Blacks BBQ is a Texas legend.
It doesn't get better than that.
They've been smoking and serving award-winning barbecue for more than 87 years. And according to Kent, the food hasn't changed a bit.
We cook the same way we did back in the 1930s and 1940s. In fact, we still have a pit in Lockhart that my dad built in 1945 that we use every day. We're air conditioned now. That's a nice improvement. We have a little fancier cash registers. We take credit cards. That took us a while to do that.
Kent Black is the grandson of Edgar Black Sr., the mastermind behind the origin of Texas-style barbecue.
Blacks BBQ is a classic, traditional barbecue joint in Texas. My grandfather started the business in 1932. We've been here for 87 years. I'm third generation in the business, and my kids are fourth generation. And we're going to keep cooking the same way we did back in 1932.
The barbecue joint started in Lockhart, Texas, and now has 4 locations across the Lone Star State.
We opened in San Marcos about 5 years ago. Great town, great customers. We opened in Austin soon after that, up at 31st and Guadalupe. And then just last summer, we opened in New Braunfels. So we went from one restaurant 82 years, and then 4 or 5 years later, we added 3 more. I don't think there'll be any more locations. The reason is I'm out of adult kids. Unless I can adopt some adults, I'm sort of...
I'm available for adoption.
Okay, man, we'll pitch you for an apron.
Each location replicates the same vibe and smoker from the original location, but the building that the San Marcos location resides in has just as much history as the barbecue.
82 years we had one location. And so we figured after 82 years, I think we're ready to do another store.
The building used to be an old cotton warehouse, with the cotton gin located right next door, and Ken's family used to be cotton farmers and actually used this building.
Well, I know I'm carrying on a family tradition of barbecue and a way of cooking that it's almost impossible to find anywhere else but at Blacks BBQ.
And Kent isn't afraid to get his hands dirty.
With these weighing about 14 pounds, 13. Welcome to the original Blacks BBQ here in San Marcos. I'm Kent Black, and we're going to just quickly show you how we do some trimming to our certified Angus brisket before we get it ready for seasoning. The fat end up here, a lot of marbling. You got a lean end down here. I like to start here on this lean end, and the first thing we want to do is square it up a little bit. So we're going to cut this off here. We like to square up the brisket because if you have all these loose pieces like this in your cooking process, those are just going to burn up. We don't like to have square edges. The heat, the smoke doesn't flow around that properly, so we're going to round that off. I like to have this end of the brisket 3/4 to an inch tall. So this is very short. Cut this off right here. Those of y'all watching at home, this is a great cut of meat. You can grill this on the grill. You can smoke it. You can cook it and then put it in your pinto beans. So don't throw this away. Now, fat is your friend cooking the brisket. We can just go down here a little bit and take some of this out. So we're going to cut some of this off right here. And look at that, y'all. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that marbling on there. That's some great chuck meat. We think a big part of our success is the high quality beef. We use certified Angus, and we've been cooking with that for about 40 years. It's more expensive, but it's worth it for the consistency and the taste and the quality. Every brisket is going to come with this piece of fat on it right here. It's just the way God made the brisket. So take your knife, keep it real level right here, and just kind of level this off. And what we'll do at the original Blacks BBQ is we will use this to make our sausage. So now that's looking nice. We're going to sprinkle this on here, okay, but we're not going to stop there. But then we're going to rub it in. You got to make sure you season all the sides of the brisket. I ask people, how many sides does brisket have? Most people will say 2. Nope, it's got a top, a bottom, and 4 sides. We're going to go along the side. We're going to rub it in real good. We're going to spin over here to this lean side. We're going to cook this brisket with the fat side up, and in about 14 hours, you got you some world-class brisket from here at the original Blacks.
The history history and culinary significance of Black's BBQ is extremely interesting, but the barbecue and sides are why you need to make this your next dining destination.
Right, you got the spare ribs, you got the pork ribs, you got 3 different kinds of sausages, the fatty brisket, the lean brisket, turkey, and the big beef dino rib. Look at this thing. That's huge. It looks like a oversized harmonica. My goodness. Tender, salty, delicious. I mean, it's falling off the bone.
And for the sides, they offer peach cobbler, mac and cheese, mashed potatoes, green beans, pinto beans, pecan cobbler, coleslaw, potato salad, Oreo chocolate pudding, banana pudding, and smoked red cabbage with pork belly.
Well, Kent, thank you so much for having me out here today. You guys, you can come out to Lockhart, San Marcos, New Braunfels, and Austin. I mean, just delicious barbecue, great people. The service is fantastic, but the food is just that much better. You guys got to come out here and try it. And, I mean, Kent, you're ready to dig in, too.
It's time to eat, man.
Go for it.